Hi, happy Children's Day.
Hi children, happy Children's Day.
Dear children, you are unique, you are loving and so sweet. You are always very close to my heart and always will be. Wish you a very happy Children's Day. Love you all.
Good morning, children. This is your Farhad teacher wishing you a happy Children's Day. Stay blessed and enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Hello, children. Wish you all a very happy Children's Day. God bless you all.
Hi everyone, wishing you all a very happy Children's Day. God bless you.
May the innocence of your smile and purity of your hearts stay forever unfaded. I wish a joyful Children's Day to all my loving kids. Enjoy this day.
Hello, hi, happy Children's Day.
Every child is a different kind of love, and altogether makes this world a beautiful garden. Good morning to the dignitaries, teachers, parents, and my dear children. Children, there are no words to describe how special you all are to us. Today is your day meant just for you. What is Children's Day celebration all about? Children's Day is celebrated to mark the birth anniversary of India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who was born on this day in 1889. And this year, the country will celebrate his 132nd birth anniversary. Fondly known as Chacha Nehru, Pandit Nehru was very popular among children and shared a special bond with them. So, after the death of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in 1964, a resolution was passed in the Indian Parliament to celebrate November 14 as Children's Day. During his regime, he advocated for children to have a compulsory education. He believed in the ideology that children are the future of the nation, and so it's crucial to nurture and educate them properly. This is a day to realize their importance in nation building and provide them the opportunity to open their wings and fly high to achieve their goals. We need to ensure that every child in this country enjoys equal rights, safety, and quality education. As rightly said, children are the world's most valuable resources and its best hope for the future. Children, on behalf of the management and all the teachers, I wish you all a very happy Children's Day. Today, your own teachers are here to perform for you and entertain you on this special day. There are lots and lots of programs waiting for you. So sit back and enjoy. Dance is the pure expression of feeling and emotion. It's a way to invoke and pray God. It's a hidden expression of spirituality. It's a magical thing to make others happy. Said by Asha Sid. We have Shruti Giri ma'am to present the invocatory dance and seek blessings of Lord Ganesha on this special day. Thank you, Shruti ma'am, for the lovely performance. May God bestow on us knowledge, prosperity, happiness, and keep us safe. Om Ganesha Namaha. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. John C. Maxwell. May I request our esteemed principal ma'am, Mrs. Anandi Rajendran, to convey her valuable message.
Good morning, children. It is my immense pleasure to welcome you all on this wonderful occasion of Children's Day. We teachers have planned to make today your day a memorable one. I believe that we teachers become educators not only because of knowledge, but you students play a very important role in our lives. You make us understand who we are and what we mean to you. In certain circumstances, we underestimate your strengths, but your abilities and capabilities force us to bow down before you. There are several instances when we scold you for your mistakes, but this does not mean that we dislike you. We do this because we all love and admire you, and we want to prepare you as students for greater challenges in life. We want that you all should climb the ladder of success and there should be never a look back again. Our happiness and grief are connected to you all. When you are sad, we too feel miserable, and that moment we just want that you should get up and fight with those instances and adopt a never give up attitude. We feel proud of your achievements over the years in studies and extracurricular activities. We understand that every individual has different abilities, and we help you discover that by pointing your mistakes so that you realize where you are being incorrect in life. Your sweet memories and gestures towards us will always remain in our hearts. We always will persuade you all to move in the right direction through which you gain success. Students, even if you fail at any given point in life, always remember my saying that after every dusk there is a dawn. Failures will always make you stronger, and you should work towards turning the adversities into advantages. Always showcase a never give up attitude. At this point, I would give you an advice that, my dear students, always see yourselves as good human beings and nurture the right attitude. Never forget that you should respect and show gratitude to those who help you in your lives. Never allow negative thinking influence your personality, as it will always lead you to a wrong path. Be kind and fair to all human beings. We teachers pray to God to guide you all on the right path through which you achieve greatness and optimistic thinking and values. On behalf of my teachers, I thank you all for being present and would want that you all enjoy this day to the fullest. Wishing you all a very happy Children's Day and wish you the best for your future endeavors. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring message. If you are a leader, you should never forget that everyone needs encouragement, and everyone who receives it, young or old, successful or less than successful, unknown or famous, is changed by it. Maxwell. May I request our beloved and ever encouraging Vice Principal, ma'am, Mrs. Shilay Shukla, to convey her message.
A warm greetings to everyone. Wishing you all a very happy Children's Day. Children are loved by everyone. Life would be boring without children. This fabulous day is celebrated all over the world, in different countries on different dates and days. But it is celebrated. We become educators not because of knowledge, but you make us understand what we are and what we mean to you. Thank you for making us feel great, special. Springdays faculty have organized a plethora of programs to see that beautiful smile on your faces. Hope all of you will enjoy it. Wishing you all a happy Children's Day once again. You mean a world to us teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. All our dreams come true if we have the courage to do so. Walt Disney. Now, may I request Mr. Sarvanan D, CEO Master G, to convey his message. Over to you, sir.
Happy Children's Day to everyone. Happy you're all back to school and we are all seeing each other. And apart from what you learn in through books, there are a lot of things that you learn in school. A lot of incidents that happen in school you cherish in your life when you go back. You cherish all the moments in school, and we are happy that you're all here and we are there to mentor you. Every batch is quite unique, and this batch also is too. And hope this day brings a lot of change in yourself. You come out as a better individual and turn back and give to the society what you've learned. So happy Children's Day once again to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your lovely and motivating message. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, says it all. The kindergarten teachers of Springdays Gandhinagar branch are all set to entertain you with this little song and beautiful props. Over to them. Was fantabulous. Thank you, teachers. Definitely, our little ones have enjoyed it a lot. Every child has unique character, strength, abilities that allow them to express their individuality in a social environment. This is what makes them special. Now we have the teachers who will be displaying the unique characters, strength of the Springdays children. Here we are. You are unique and special because
say. My love for you will always be deeper than the deep blue sea. Even if you're sad or blue, it's okay 'cause I love you. Just like one and one make two. You love me and I love you.
Thank you, teachers, for the wonderful show. You have really made the little ones feel special. Children, age is but only a state of mind, not to leave your dreams behind. And let the little God in you die in the wasteland where quitters lie. Wisdom and experience value more than gold. Failure has no respect if you think you are old. Success is for those who believe they can. Age is not a barrier when you make your stand. For success or failure is all in the state of mind. Paul Sebastian. It's never late to learn is a campaign that serves as a reminder for children and everyone that age is just a number and you can learn anything and be anything at any age. If you put your heart and mind to it, expect the unexpected. Today, we have a basket full of wonderful surprises waiting for you. Just keep your fingers crossed.
It's Never Too Late is a beautiful campaign for us to do on Children's Day because me learning dance, Kathak, a classical form, at the age of 36, I think it's had the biggest impact on my daughter because seeing me go into classes regularly, putting in that hard work and putting in that discipline has made her also take her classes more seriously. So, this learner's mindset is something that's wonderful that we as adults can showcase to our children and build them to be learners for life. So, it's a wonderful campaign for Children's Day. And I would like to finish by wishing all my children a very, very happy Children's Day. Thank you. So I'm learning Kathak at the age of 36. Kathak is a classical dance form originally from UP. I've started learning, I've been learning Kathak during the pandemic, during the lockdown. It started that time. As a child, I was trained in Bharatanatyam and I used to perform quite regularly at school. Uh, as a child, Bharatanatyam or the classical form gave me a lot of discipline and it gave me a lot of confidence about going up on stage and performing, which later translated to going up on stage and speaking. And so, even now at this age, also, I think it's the same thing. It gave me a lot of discipline during the pandemic, during the lockdown, when most of us were at home. And it gave me a lot of confidence in being able to learn something new. But more than all of that, I think this I'm learning this not to go and perform anywhere, but more as a personal challenge. So it's really kept me alive and my mind sharp and my body physically fit also. So it's been a wonderful journey so far, learning a new dance form at this age.
Hello, sir. So, I have a question for you. What are your thoughts about Never Too Late, the campaign?
Good morning. Good morning to you and good morning all the children. It's a right question. I'm 65 years old. I was fully in my profession, which is chartered accountancy, then followed by school administration, running schools and all. When this corona struck us, the lockdown, the first phase in 20 March to first phase, we are both myself, my wife, and the ma'am, principal ma'am, my spouse, used to be concentrating only on the school. So somebody would prepare food for us. Morning we leave by 8:30, sometimes even at 8 o'clock, return by 9 o'clock. So entire cooking was done by somebody else. When lockdown was issued and the great threat of spreading through third person, so we made ourselves as entire government and the world secluded themselves to their own family. Then we started looking for food. It is very challenging, and Andy ma'am had to spend her time when June itself. Ours is one of the schools which started online education with the help of Microsoft team, and we promptly started online education in Vellore in June itself, June 20. So she was fully, Lakshmi Garden has around 80 and odd teachers, and Springdays had around 100 teachers. So 180 teachers we have to do online without meeting them, scheduling. So it took a lot of time, even till night 2 o'clock she used to do. And the cooking part has become very difficult. So and then I decided what is there, we can't do it. So I've taken up the cooking, and slowly the internet was very useful, particularly YouTube. Then I have a general idea of the measurement. How much quantity of salt will go suitable for one bowl of sambar, rasam, or for idli, putting dough. What is it? So that is general knowledge. Somehow I had that proportion. So making coffee, how much salt, sugar will add. All this helped me to venture into learning the cooking, and to my surprise, it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's a very professional. We get results immediately. Like you children, you study for 1 year, wait for your result. You study for NEET for 1 year, 2 years, then wait for result. The cooking is very easy. Then we know the result within 2 hours maximum. So it is thrilling when everybody appreciates. You keep on renovating and all. So I learned a lot of more than 60 dishes I used to cook, from korkatai, which is not a traditional cooking item, to Kundapur ghee roasted chicken, to lot of payasams and a lot of gourd, no, the pusanika, manjal pusanika, all this like traditional Iyengar cook I started making. Sometimes taken from North Canada cooking items. So it's tremendous information is available, but you must have a knack of which cook you have to follow. So I followed Iyengar cookings and Hama's kitchen, and a lot of items. Like I started making even vadas, different types of vadas. So all this is possible when you have your heart in it. So it's more rewarding, and now nobody can cheat me about the work. Many times, when cook doesn't turn, usually we order in the hotel. Now I ask them, it is a matter of 10 minutes to make a idli and 5 minutes for a chutney. Why do you order from hotel? So this was I was completely out of touch with cooking. I learned everything in the age of 65. It's very rewarding and very knowledgeable, and I started making varieties. I can challenge a good cook also. So very, I request all the children, what the lesson, age is not a criteria to restrict your learning. It's a lifelong. Till death we can learn. So many things are there to learn. Please keep your mind open. That's my message.
Thank you, sir. That's amazing. I think your CA skills really added up to your process of learning cooking. My next question to you is, what are your favorite dishes that you have cooked, and what did your family have to say about it?
Usually, as I was mentioning, when nobody comes, usually they order food from hotel. Then I said, no, it takes only 5 minutes to make a nice chutney. I can make 5 different chutneys and instant sambar. Within the cooker itself, we can make a sambar with 15 minutes time. So rasam I can make in 5 minutes. I show you a video how I'll edit and you can see that. So all this as the regular food. No, it's not. We have to make exclusively food. Regular food what we make. No, like idli sambar, vegetables, a variety of vegetables, sundals, everything. I'm very thorough. So that's one very big advantage for us to do.
That's amazing, sir. So, on Children's Day, do you have a special message for children that you want to say, and also highlighting the importance of learning?
Children, I'm in the education from '95. I've been seeing lot of generation of children. Lot of I say decade, first decade, second decade. We are in the third decade of children passing through us. But I find this generation, particularly children who are now in the first standard to fifth standard, are with enormous exposure to knowledge, information. It's not knowledge, information, how effectively they are going to use it. That's a very important thing. Second important thing, what has happened in the last 1.5 years is they're not coming out of the house because of the COVID restrictions. All of them are provided with internet connected cell phone, laptop, all this. How well you are using it. That's very important. This age, you need not learn everything. Please do not, whatever comes into the Instagram, whatever you open comes into your Facebook or YouTube, it's not needed at this age. There is an age for you to enjoy any music, everything online. Now you have to concentrate only on the subjects. There may be some of your friends may be giving you a clue for this site. That please do not do that. It's not the age for us. Let us concentrate and increase our knowledge of the subject. You can learn in the history. History is a great subject. You can go through our Indian history or Mughal history or history of Europe continents. Very interesting articles are there. You can enhance your knowledge. Please restrict what you are seeing. If your father, mother approve it, do it. Don't do anything which when they come to know they don't approve, please do not do it even if they're not near you. So keep in mind, The information, what all you require, what all you get is not at all required at this age. Just concentrate on relevant subjects and go through the history, geography. A lot of beautiful articles are there.
Thank you. Sir, we would love for you to wish a very happy Children's Day to our children because I'm sure they would be delighted to hear from you.
Yeah, the children, all your children of who are studying in Springdays and Lakshmi Garden, I think you are all privileged children. Why I'm telling is there are lakhs. I mean, we are only part. Lakshmi Garden Springdays is part of private education children, whereas the government educated where children are studying in government school, they are not yet open. There are a lot of difficulties for children to get internet connection, so they are out of touch with the basic knowledge of English, Tamil, Maths, Science. They are not unable because the infrastructure is not suitable for them. The family condition is such that they can't afford to give a quite a place for them, internet for them, laptop or even cell phone. So you are all privileged. So you always compare that you are a privileged lot. You are studying, parents are supporting you to study in our school, and for you, I'm telling you, the school has dedicated. Ours is one of the schools which started online in June itself. We have not lost any time for the learning, teaching you the subject. So that is a very you are privileged. So let us move forward from here. You always think you are gifted children. So let us go ahead next phase in life. Definitely, you all will be very successful in your life, provided you follow our ethics, our values, and concentrate only on studies. You definitely, all of my children who are in Lakshmi Garden and Springdays will be a remarkable Indian citizen. They will definitely make a good mark in their life. I wish all my children of Springdays and Lakshmi Garden happy Children's Day. God bless you.
Everybody, I'm Purni, a math and computer science teacher in Springdays CBSE school. I'm here to share about my journey of learning Veena, Kalimba and dance. Veena. I've been learning Veena for more than 9 years professionally from a guru who has 30 plus years of experience in it. I'm not a notation person. Even if I'm provided with notations, it would be a little hard for me to play it in Veena. But if a song or tune is familiar to me, I could just go ahead and play it in Veena. This is how I recognize myself as a tune person. This interest of music led me to explore more about other instruments, and I chose key instruments, especially kalimba. So it's an African instrument, and a couple of years ago I went ahead and explored more about kalimba, and I bought it in Amazon and started self-learning it. This is how I started learning kalimba. Dance. It has just been 3 months that I started learning dance, so I don't have much to talk about it, but why I chose to mention it here is I was having a lot of doubts and questions in mind when I first decided to learn dance. Questions like, is this the correct age to start learning dance? Do I have time for dance classes? Something like that. But I asked myself one question, which is if someone of any age comes to me and asks whether that age is appropriate to start learning Veena, I would certainly say yes and ask them to go ahead and learn Veena, right? So that is what I did to myself. So here I'm a beginner in dance. It's never too late to learn. This campaign by Springdays CBSE School for Children's Day is very thoughtful, not only for children but for everybody. I hope this campaign will motivate a lot of people to go ahead and learn new things that they wanted to learn from a very long time. All the very best, and thank you so much for this opportunity. The reason why I chose Believer song is to motivate each one of you to believe in yourself and learn anything that you desire to learn. This is kalimba, the African instrument that I was talking about. I consider and relate these skills with my mental health because whenever I feel and experience any positive emotions like joy, gratitude, excitement, I lose myself in dance and music. Also, whenever I experience any negative emotions like disappointment, fear, anxiety, I find clarity through dance and music. So I would like to call it as my mental health booster. Especially Veena, because it has helped me in a lot of ways to keep my mental health stable.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Let the bullets fly or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer.
Dance means joy to me, joy from here. I feel so happy and energetic after dancing and sweating like this. I feel like my soul is flowing with the rhythm. That's how I dance. I mean, that's how everybody dances, right? The Believer song video was choreographed by me for the very first time. So if you find any mistake, please forgive me. I'm just a beginner in dance. When my workplace announced something for Children's Day, I was totally not ready for it because it has just been 3 months that I started learning dance. So I was very shy, uncomfortable to share my dance videos because I've never shared my dance videos with anybody except my guru, my parents, and my very close friends. So I was totally not ready for this. But I knew for very sure that I wanted to break this comfort zone and be an example to my students. That is why I did it, and I'm happy that I did it. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank my workplace, Springdays CBSE School, for giving teachers such an amazing opportunity to showcase our talents. Thank you, Springdays. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to convey this message to children. Age doesn't matter when it comes to learning. Learning is a never-ending process and you can keep on learning. Also, it is limitless. Yeah, so when you have passion, interest and commitment to learn, just go ahead and learn it. Wherever, however you are, just go ahead and learning. Keep learning and enjoy learning. Wishing you all a very happy Children's Day. Thank you.
This is a message that I want to give all of you, and something I wish I had told myself when I was younger, right? All of you are important, you're unique and you're special in your own way. Your voices and opinions matter, and in fact they are very important in building the nation. So whatever you have to say, say it out loud. There are people who will want to hear that. Another thing is that you know yourself the best. No one else knows you like you do. So believe in yourself, be your best friend, your biggest supporter and your biggest critic when it is needed. Anything that you do, anything that you set out to do it with a lot of passion and a whole lot of love. I think that makes a huge difference. also understand that there will be challenges, failures, and mistakes are all a part of life, and they're even important because your greatest learnings comes from these experiences, right? Always strive to be the best version of yourself and not anyone else. Whatever you do in life, like I said earlier, as long as you're doing it with a whole lot of passion, a whole lot of love, and you have a certain purpose that you are doing this for, no one can stop you, not even time. I have picked up a lot of skills in my 20s that have proved to be very useful. So, the first thing that I'm really proud of is cooking. As a student, I never entered the kitchen except to help my mother here and there. But later on, when I moved in on my own, cooking turned out to be a life skill that I really desperately needed. It was very frustrating in the beginning because I didn't know how to even cook rice. But from there, now I can make or try to make anything that you ask me to, or anything that I want for myself. I love feeding people, like I love cooking things for people because they appreciate it, and I really like that feeling. My favorite thing to cook is biryani because my mother makes really good biryani, and it reminds me of home. The second thing is facilitating spaces, training spaces. That is something I never thought I could do because I was such a shy child and I would never speak in group settings. I was afraid of making mistakes. What if it doesn't go well? What if people judge me, right? But many years later, I facilitated a training space for over 60 people, and the feeling I got doing that, right from planning to calling resource people to just adapting in between the session, all of that I did on my own, and I'm so proud of myself for doing that. And that was really the moment in my life when I realized that there is nothing I can't do, right? I chose to pursue a completely different career from what I had learned, and I thought that was taking a risk, but I realized that that was the best decision of my life. And yeah, that felt great as well. The third thing is I learned how to speak Kannada, and Kannada is a language that was very new to me, and I had to learn it because I was around people who only spoke in Kannada. So I can't really speak a lot of Kannada, but anything you tell me I can understand, right? So yeah, now it feels great to have learned all these skills in my 20s. Everything that I thought I couldn't do, everything that other people didn't think I could do, I did it, and I showed them and I showed myself. So I was able to prove to myself that if you really want something, then you can definitely have it at whatever time of life that is. It was a huge motivator for me, and ever since all of these, like I have taken up many opportunities to learn new skills and just be a better version of myself. The phrase "it is never too late to learn" reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother is currently 92 years old, and she was a teacher for almost 36 years, right? And throughout her life, she has had so many challenges, but not even once have I heard her give up or say that I'm not good enough for this or not try. She always tried to learn more and just to do better, right, in whatever way that is. And even now she's always learning how to use all these gadgets, WhatsApp and Instagram and all of that. And she's so diligent and like so passionate in what she does. She takes notes, she calls us up, and she herself practices like the different things that she has to do. And she loves it because that helps her connect with other people, and she can see what's going on in her dear one's life, right? So yeah, and if for example one person is not ready to help her, she will reach out to 100 other people and ask them for help, right? And yeah, that is something I struggle to do a lot. Like if someone wouldn't help me, that was the end of it. I would stop asking for help. But she was not like that. She would go up to any extent to learn what she wanted to learn. And yes, so what I want to say is that no matter what age you are, no matter what what resources you have, no matter what time it is, none of that matters, right? If as long as you want it, as long as you really want it, and you're willing to do anything to make that happen, and as long as you have that purpose, and what do you say, willingness to work towards it. Yeah. I wish you all a very happy Children's Day.
What does dance mean to you?
Dance to me is a form of expression. It is a way that one can communicate their emotions, the feelings that they go through in a day. Dance is a way of life for me.
How does it feel to learn a new skill and unlearn another?
So I have been dancing Bharatanatyam for the last 14 to 15 years of my life. And when I first saw Mohiniyattam, I also wanted to explore this area of style. Initially, I had a lot of inhibitions about learning a new dance style. I was worried if I'll forget all the Bharatanatyam that I knew. But I was even the oldest in the class. But beyond all that, I think the urge to keep learning and to keep growing is what pushed me to pursue this new skill of learning a new classical dance form.
What is your take on our campaign, It's Never Too Late to Learn?
I think in my personal experience, I've come across many people who have started learning new things very late in their life. Just like how little children can pick any skill quickly, right? I believe adults, and in fact there's no age bar to learn. So I think learning is a process for life, and that it can happen throughout this journey.
What's your message to our children?
I think my message to our children for this Children's Day is that never listen to anybody who says that you're too old to do something, and continue learning and continue growing, and with that spirit you will reach great heights in your life. Thank you so much, and wishing you all a very, very happy Children's Day.
Yeah, it's true. Age is not a barrier to learn. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. I want to stay young always. I feel very happy and excited when I learn something new.
Hello, Nalini ma'am. What are you doing at the computer?
Oh, I'm so excited because I've just learned how to use the computer for my online storytelling classes.
Wow, isn't that interesting? Can you tell us what you have learned?
Well, I have learned how to get through to the wonderful Microsoft Teams and to go through Microsoft Teams for my storytelling.
What is your take on the campaign, It's Never Too Late to Learn?
It's never too late to learn because I have an uncle who just turned 100 and he has taken an interest in learning the computers through his great grandchildren and he also does a lot of painting, and he has been the inspiration for me too, that it is never too late to learn.
And so, how has your journey been so far, working and teaching on the computer with your kids?
Well, it has been a most thrilling and exciting time, because I love to interact with my children with storytelling, which is what I love doing.
So, what would you like to tell your children today, being Children's Day?
I would like to tell the children to learn and keep on learning. There is no age limit to learn. Happy Children's Day. God bless you all.
Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? Well, today I'm going to tell you about one of my most favorite hobbies, and that's soap making.
What does soap making mean to you? Let us in on the details.
Well, soap making is quite an interesting hobby, and I learned it on YouTube by watching different YouTube videos, and it was all through trial and error. Soap making is a rather interesting hobby, as you get to learn the different ways of making soap using different mediums. The most basic medium that I use is through lye. Now lye is made with caustic soda, so you need to be very careful and always wear gloves. So this is something I would like to show you, the things that I use to make soap. So these are my molds, just a few of them. This is the basic mold where you make your soap set for 20 days in this, and this is a mold where you get the shape of the soap automatically. You don't have to cut it. So when you make soap in a soap tray, you need to use a cutter. Now this is a soap cutter where you keep your long bar of soap and measure it accordingly and cut it like this. So this is something that I made already. This is a lavender soap and it's in the shape of an Easter egg. So you could give this as gifts for Easter. Now soaps, the basic scent is used with essential oils. So here I've used lavender for this, and this is another essential oil that I have used. And you could use any essential oil for its fragrance, like rose or jasmine. Basically, when you make soap, you need to keep your soap for around 20 to 30 days so that the lye turns into an alkali and it's not harmful for your skin. Soap making is quite an interesting hobby, and I'm sure all of you can try it too.
What is your take on the campaign, It's Never Too Late to Learn?
Well, it's never too late to learn. I'm sure you all agree with that. Whatever might be your age, you can always learn. And when you have time on your hands, there's nothing like it. It's in this, and this is a mold where you get the shape of the soap automatically. You don't have to cut it. So when you make soap in a soap tray, you need to use a cutter. Now this is a soap cutter where you keep your long bar of soap and measure it accordingly and cut it like this. So this is something that I made already. This is a lavender soap and it's in the shape of an Easter egg. So you could give this as gifts for Easter. Now soaps, the basic scent is used with essential oils. So here I've used lavender for this, and this is another essential oil that I have used. And you could use any essential oil for its fragrance, like rose or jasmine. Basically, when you make soap, you need to keep your soap for around 20 to 30 days so that the lye turns into an
alkali and it's not harmful for your skin. Soap making is quite an interesting hobby and I'm sure all of you can try it too.
What is your take on the campaign? It's never too late to learn.
Well, it's never too late to learn. I'm sure you all agree with that. Whatever might be your age, you can always learn. And when you have time on your hands, there's nothing like it. I'm sure during this pandemic, all of you would have had so much time on your hands. You would have learned painting, drawing, you would have kept yourself occupied doing many things, including cooking, baking, and there are so many things that you can learn. Whether you're 16 or 60, it's never ever too late to learn.
What is your message to our children?
The message I would like to give you all is always be open to new things, always be willing to learn. We learn through mistakes, so it's not wrong to make mistakes because only when you make mistakes will you learn. And it's always good to have a hobby on your hand because you never know when it could come into use. And I would also like to wish you all a very happy Children's Day. Goodbye, everyone.
Hi, my name is Nida. So today I'm going to talk about how I learned to start and run my business from the scratch. It all started with this quote for me. The challenge is not to be perfect, but to do things which make you feel whole. And for me, taking out my grandmom's sari or my mom's sari and stitching a garment out of it or embroidering my way through life was always something that excited me. And when I was doing my college and I was in third year, I started freelancing into content writing and fashion styling. I picked up my game with it. By the end of my college life, I decided that I wanted to start a business. And I started my first business, and that was called Launch Shop. And I wouldn't lie, I miserably failed at it. I couldn't learn how to handle my balances. I couldn't learn how to actually target a niche audience. I couldn't do much of it. But later, I launched Masavi in 2021, and it's been almost a year. And I could say that I'm kind of proud that I started a business again after the failure. My failure taught me how to move forward. My failure taught me that never give up on things which make you feel whole. I kept doing a lot of photo shoots, freelancing projects throughout to save up a lot of money to start my business. I started with tie-dyeing clothes at my own house, and I opted to traditional practices, haldi, coffee, tie-dyed all the way, and it was a beautiful process. I also made sure that the vintageness that the old practices and traditions bring stay into Masavi. Masavi is an ethical brand which wants to do better for the planet by its own practices. We make sure we handle everything with love and care. We manufacture our garments in units which practice organic practices. It's a tailor-made brand, and we also have packaging which is organic and sustainable. I think Masavi has taught me how to never give up and how to keep going and keep learning, because every day is a journey. Every day is going to surprise you, and you need to be proud of your heart for not giving up. So Masavi taught me how to figure out balances, how to file GST, how to source out things, how you have to be on your feet constantly. So my dream of making everybody feel beautiful and equal when they wear my garments and create an impact on everybody else around them isn't fulfilled yet, but I really hope that someday it will get fulfilled. So for me, learning how to start a business at 21 was a failure, but I didn't give up. I kept trying. So by 22, I think I succeeded better than what I did initially. So I truly believe in this campaign that it's never too late to learn. We can definitely learn anything and everything. And I'd like to leave you with this. Listen to your own voice, your own soul. Too many people listen to the noise of the world, but not themselves. So listen to your heart, follow your dreams, and follow your heart to the point of tears, because in the end, it's always going to be worth it. Never too late to learn. Learn anytime.
That was indeed amazing. A big round of applause to all of them. Thank you so much, sir, Ramya ma'am, and teachers. It's really very motivating, in fact, for all of us. If we could see the world through the eyes of a child, we would see the magic in everything. A duet performance of Bharatanatyam and Veena on the theme of children and their importance in this world by Shruti ma'am and Annapurni ma'am. We are the world and we are the children. Wow, just awesome. Thank you, teachers, for the wonderful show. Rich men have dreams, but poor men die to make them come true. Glenn Cook. Next, we have a Tamil skit, Snake, Babavam, Samogumam, by your Springdays teachers depicting the challenges and difficulties faced by people below poverty line. Here we have the story portraying the adversities faced by a rag picker. Let's watch it.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். என் இனிய குழந்தைகளுக்கு என் அன்பான குழந்தைகள் தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். இந்த உலகத்திலே உயர்ந்தவர்கள் தாழ்ந்தவர்கள் என்பதை நாம் எப்படி மதிப்பிடுகிறோம்? அவர்கள் குணத்தை பொறுத்துதான் மதிப்பிட வேண்டும். இங்கே உங்களுடைய அன்பான ஆசிரியர்கள் அனைவரும் வாழ்க்கையின் வறுமை கோட்டுக்கு கீழே இருக்கும் மக்கள் தங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையின் ஒரு நாள் அனுபவத்தை மிக சுவையாக நடித்து காட்ட வந்துள்ளார்கள். அனைவரும் மகிழ்ந்து கழியுங்கள். நன்றி.
ஐயோ, மேத்ஸ் மேம் வேறு ஹோம்ஒர்க் பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. ஹோம்ஒர்க்கும் பண்ணல. லீவ் நாளில் நல்லா ஜாலியாக விளையாடிட்டேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பீரியடே வேறு டெஸ்ட்டுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. என்ன பண்ண போறோன்னு தெரியலையே.
வராத படிப்பா வா வான்னா எப்படி வரும்?
புதுசா இனசா ரவுசா போவோம் அடி வாழாட்டி. நரியா புலியா தனியா திரிவோம் ஊரே யாருன்னு கேட்டா. ஏய் உன் பேர மைக்கு செட்டு போட்டு உரிமை காட்டு காட்டு காட்டு.
பாடி காலையிலேருந்து வீட்டில் வேலை முடிச்சுட்டு மாமியாருக்கும் மாமனாருக்கும் பசங்களுக்கும் அவருக்கும் எல்லாருக்கும் முடிச்சுட்டு இப்போதான் எனக்கு ஓய்வே கிடைச்சிருக்கு.
போதும் லிஸ்ட் பெருசா போய்கிட்டு இருக்கு.
அப்பாடி, இப்பதான் அம்மா வீட்டுக்கு போலான்னுட்டு இப்பதான் எனக்கே டைம் கிடைச்சிருக்கு. காலையில இருந்து வீட்லயே வேலை சரியா இருக்கு எனக்கு.
நீங்க வேற ஆண்டி, நான் மேக்ஸ் டெஸ்ட் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, அதுக்கே இன்னும் படிக்கல, என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னு தெரியல, டென்ஷனா இருக்கு. நீங்க வேற ஆண்டி என்கிட்ட புலம்புறீங்க.
சரிம்மா, படிமா, படி, நல்லா படிமா. என் ஆத்துக்காரருக்கு தெரியாம எப்படியோ நான் பணம் எடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்டேன். நல்ல ஒரு பெரிய கரை வச்ச ஒரு பட்டு புடவை வாங்கி கட்டி இந்த ரமணி மாமி இருக்கால, எதிர் வீட்டுக்காரம்மா, அவங்களுக்கு முன்னால கட்டி நான் இப்படி இப்படின்னு காமிச்சு அவளை வெறுப்பேத்த போறேன். அப்படி மட்டும் நான் செய்யல, என் பேர் பம்பாய் மாமியே கிடையாது. கொஞ்சம் நான் வந்து உட்காருமா.
நீ பாக்குற இந்த 10-5 பிச்சைக்கு இது தேவைதானா? ஒரு விளம்பரம்.
தூரம் புரியல, பாட 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 பாட்டு முடியல, போக 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 ஒண்ணும் புரியல, ஆக மொத்தம் ஒண்ணும் விளங்கல. உலகமே ஸ்பீடா ஓடி போகுது, என் வண்டி பஞ்சர் ஆகி நிக்குது, மொக்க பீஸ் கூட கிண்டல் பண்ணுது, சாமி என்ன பங்கம் பண்ணுது.
இன்னைக்கு மண்டே, ப்ராஜெக்ட் முடிக்கணும், பெரிய டார்கெட் இருக்கு. நேற்று வீக்கெண்டில் ஜாலியாக ஃபேமிலியோட என்ஜாய் பண்ணியாச்சு. இன்னைக்கு என்ன பண்ணுறதோ தெரியல. இருக்கிற இந்த 10 நிமிஷத்துலையாவது பஸ் வரதுக்குள்ள ப்ராஜெக்ட் எல்லாம் முடிக்கலாம் கடகடன்னு. கொஞ்சம் தள்ளுங்க.
அப்படி அங்க தள்ளி கொஞ்சம் உட்காரு.
ஐயோ,
இந்த பிரபஞ்சத்துல உங்க மத்தியில இந்த உசுரை காப்பாத்துறது ரொம்ப சிரமம்.
சொன்ன டைமுக்கு வேற வந்துட்டோம் பஸ் ஸ்டாண்டுக்கு. சரி, எங்க வரான்னு ஒரு ஃபோனை பண்ணி கேட்போம். சொல்றா, பஸ் ஸ்டாண்ட் வந்துட்டேன். நீ எங்கடா இருக்க? ஓ, இன்னும் 5 நிமிஷம் ஆகுமா? சரி, வா. வர வரைக்கும் உட்காருவோம்.
என்ன பொழப்பு நம்ம வாழ்க்கை எதை நோக்கி பயணமா போய்கிட்டு இருக்குன்னே தெரியலையே.
கண்ணுல காச காட்டப்பா, ஏழ தலையெழுத்த மாத்தப்பா, பெரும் குபேரனா ஆக்கப்பா. பணம் பணம் எம் பணம் பணம் எம் பணமும் பணம் எம் பணம் பணமும் பணம் பணமும் பணம் ஏன் பணம்.
நம்ம வாழ்க்கை இப்படி குப்பை பொறுக்கிறதுனே ஆயிடுச்சு. பொண்ணு வேற நேற்று சாயந்தரம் தான் ஒரே அடம் முடிச்சுன்னு கலர் புக்கு வேணும், கலர் புக்கு வேணும்னு நல்லா திட்டிட்டேன். வேற என்ன பண்ண போறேனே தெரியலையே. கையில வேற பணம் இல்ல. என்ன பண்ணலாம்? சரி, என்ன பண்றது? இந்த குப்பையை பொறுக்கி எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டு ஓனர் கிட்ட கொடுத்து காசை கேட்டு பாப்போம் கொடுக்குறாரான்னு சொல்லிட்டு. கால் வேற ரொம்ப வலிக்குது. கொஞ்ச நேரம் உட்காந்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம வேலையை ஆரம்பிப்போம். இங்க இடமே இல்ல. சரி, இந்த பாப்பாவை கொஞ்சம் நகர சொல்லுவோம். பாப்பா, பாப்பா,
சொல்லுங்க அங்கிள்.
கொஞ்சம் நகரு பாப்பா.
இல்லடா, உனக்கு இடம் இல்லடா.
நகரெல்லாம் முடியாது அங்கிள், ஒரே நாத்து அடிக்குது, தூர போங்க.
நாத்து அடிக்குதா? தூரம் போ பாப்பா. கொஞ்சம்
முடியாது
நகரு பாப்பா. அவ்வளவு இடம் இருக்குல்ல பாப்பா.
இடம் இல்ல அங்கிள், இடம் இருந்தா நகர மாட்டனா. ஒரே நாத்து அடிக்குது, நீங்க போங்க. ஒரே ஸ்மெல் அடிக்குது, நீங்க என் பக்கத்துல வராதீங்க.
அடிக்கும் அடிக்கும் பாப்பா.
அடிக்கிறதுனால தான் சொல்றேன் அங்கிள், ஒரே ஸ்மெல் உங்க மேல.
வேற வரேன்னா 5 நிமிஷத்துக்கு மேல ஆச்சு. போனை பண்ணி கேப்போம் எங்க வரான்ட்டு. யாருமே இடம் வர மாட்டேன். டேய் சொல்றா, 5 நிமிஷத்துக்கு மேல ஆச்சு, எங்கடா வர? எது இன்னும் 5 நிமிஷம் ஆகுமா?
இன்னும் என்ன நீ பைத்தியக்காரனவே நினைச்சு நிக்கிறல்ல நீ?
சரி வா வா, சீக்கிரம் வா.
என்ன உன் ஃப்ரெண்டு உன்னை பைத்தியக்காரன்னு நினைச்சிட்டா போல.
மா தெய்வ கலாச்சமா இருக்கீங்கம்மா. கொஞ்சம் நகருங்கம்மா.
இல்லப்பா இங்க இடம் இல்லப்பா.
அங்க இடம் இருக்குமா? நகருமா.
இல்லப்பா இடம் இல்லப்பா இங்க. இல்ல கரெக்டா இருக்குப்பா இங்க இடம். இல்லப்பா அந்த பக்கம் போய் கேளுப்பா எல்லாரையும். போப்பா.
அட நகருமா.
இல்லம்மா இல்ல இந்த பக்கம் இடம் இல்லப்பா. அந்த பக்கம் போப்பா.
ரொம்ப தான் பண்ணுது இந்த அம்மா. மாமி நடாம்பே புது புடவெல்லாம் கட்டிட்டு வந்துருக்கேன்.
தெரியுது.
கொஞ்சம் செத்த நகர்ந்து உட்காருங்களேன்.
இங்கெல்லாம் உட்காரப்படாது.
ஏன் உட்காரக்கூடாது?
உட்காரப்படாதுன்னா உட்காரப்படாது.
இருக்கீங்களா மாமி?
நான் உட்காருவேன், நீ உட்காரப்படாது தம்பி.
அட நகருங்க மாமி.
அதெல்லாம் முடியாது தம்பி.
ரொம்ப தான் பண்ணுது இந்த மாமி. ஐயா
என்ன
சார்
பாரு, என்ன சும்மா டென்ஷன் பண்ணாத. I have so many works, don't disturb me.
வர இங்கிலீஷ் எல்லாம் பேசுது.
சார் கொஞ்சம் நகர்ந்து உட்காருங்களேன். நான் கொஞ்சம் உட்காரலாம்ல.
இடம் இல்ல.
இடம் இருக்குதா? இடம் தெரியலையா உனக்கு?
இடம் எங்க இருக்கு? அந்த மாமியே ஓவரா பண்ணுது. இங்க எங்க இடம் இருக்கு?
இன்னும் ஆளாளுக்கு இடம் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்றாங்களே. எங்களெல்லாம் பார்த்தா மனுஷன்ல தெரியலையா இவங்களுக்குலாம்? சரி போயா கேப்பையே தள்ளி விட்டுட்ட. சொட்டையா? சொட்டை தெரிய கூட தானே கேப் போட்டு வந்தேன். டேய் பையா கொஞ்சம் நகர்ந்து உட்காரு. நானே என் ஃப்ரெண்டு வரான்னு இன்னும் வராம இருக்கான்னு கடுப்புல இருக்கேன். போயிட்டு அந்த பக்கம் போய் கேளு. இங்க நிக்காத, போ அந்த பக்கம். அங்கெல்லாம் இடம் விட மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. விடல நான் ஏன் விடணும்? அந்த பக்கம் போயா. சும்மா என்ன மனுஷங்க இவங்க. இவங்க போடுற குப்பையெல்லாம் நாங்க வந்து பொறுக்கி எடுக்கணுமா? எல்லா வேலையும் நாங்க செய்யணுமா? ஆனா எனக்காக ஒரு சின்ன கொஞ்சம் இடம் கூட எங்களுக்காக விட மாட்டாங்களாம். என்ன மனுஷங்க இவங்க? மனுஷங்களா நடத்துறாங்களா இவங்க?
பில்டப் பண்றணும், பீலா வரணும், அது முக்கியம் இல்ல. நம்ம எது பண்ணாலும் இந்த உலகம் நம்மள உடனே உத்து பார்க்கணும்.
இத நம்ம மாத்தியே ஆகணும். இவங்களை எப்படியாவது எல்லாரையும் எழுப்பிட்டு நான் போய் இந்த இடத்துல உட்கார்ந்தே ஆகணும். பண்றேன். பாப்பா
சொல்லுங்க அங்கிள்.
ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் இருந்தா கொடு.
என்ன கொடுத்து வச்ச மாதிரி கேக்குறீங்களா அங்கிள்?
நான் அப்படிதான் கேட்பேன்.
ஸ்நாக்ஸ் வாங்குறதுக்கே எங்க அம்மா
அட குடு பாப்பா 10 ரூபாய்.
ஸ்நாக்ஸ் வாங்குறதுக்கே எங்க அம்மா காசு கொடுக்கல. நானே ஃபீல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். போங்க அங்கிள்.
அட பாப்பா
இல்ல அங்கிள். இல்ல அங்கிள் என்கிட்ட ஸ்நாக்ஸ் வாங்குறதுக்கு நானே காசு இல்லாம தவிக்கிறேன். இல்ல அங்கிள் நானே போயிடுறேன். நீங்களே இருந்துக்கோங்க.
சரி ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் இருந்தா கொடுங்கம்மா.
இல்லப்பா சில்லறை இல்லப்பா என்கிட்ட.
இவ்ளோ பெரிய பேக் வச்சிருக்கீங்க. ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் இல்லையாமா உங்ககிட்ட?
பேக் எவ்வளவு பெருசா இருந்தா உனக்கு என்ன? என்கிட்ட சில்லறை இல்ல இப்போ.
அட இருக்கும் பாருமா. இந்த இருக்கு.
ஐயோ பேக்ல ஏன் எடுக்கற நீ? பேக்ல எடுக்காதப்பா.
அட குடுமா.
ஐயோ பேக்ல தொட.
அட குடுமா. 10 ரூபாய் குடுமா.
எடுப்பா. என் பேக் ஏன்பா நீ எடுக்கற நீ? அதெல்லாம் தொடக்கூடாதுப்பா.
அட ரொம்ப என்னப்பா தொடக்கூடாது?
ஆமாப்பா தொடக்கூடாதுப்பா நீ.
சரி 10 ரூபாய் கொடுத்து கிளம்புப்பா.
என்கிட்ட இல்லப்பா. நீ என்னப்பா என்ன கிளம்புன்றது? ஏன் இஷ்டம். நானே கிளம்புறேன்.
பாப்பா ஆங்க வந்தோம். மாமி இப்பதான் எண்ணி நின்னீங்களே. நோட்டா ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் தான் கொடுங்க.
அதெல்லாம் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன் பாட்டி.
அட கொடுங்க மாமி.
அதெல்லாம் முடியாது தம்பி.
அட புது புடலாம் கட்டுங்க.
நான் புடவை போட்டே காசு வேணும். நானே பட்டு புடவை வாங்கணும்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். நீ அந்த பணத்தை இப்படி ரவிட்டு போயிடுவீங்க.
போ மாமி. ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் கொடுக்கிறதுக்கு முடியல உன்னால?
உன் தொல்லை பெருசா இருக்கு தம்பி.
என்ன தொல்லை? ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் கடை
அதெல்லாம் தர முடியாது
நீ
தம்பி.
போட்ட குப்பையை நான் தான பொறுக்குனேன்.
அதுவும் உன் வேலை.
அது என் வேலை தான்.
இதே வேலை பாத்துட்டு இருக்காத. ரொம்ப தான் நீ பண்றியாக்கும். நான் போய் அப்படியாவது நின்னுக்கிறேன். உன் தொல்லை தாங்க முடியல.
சார்
அமைதியா உட்காரு. சும்மா என்ன டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணேன்னா அவ்வளவுதான். நான் ப்ராஜெக்ட்டை முடிக்கணும். இன்னைக்கு மேனேஜர் கிட்ட சப்மிட் பண்ணணும்.
நீ ப்ராஜெக்ட்னா பண்ணு. நீ என்னன்னா பண்ணு. ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் கொடு.
லேப்டாப்ல தொடாத.
அட குடு.
இது இஎம்ஐல வாங்குனது.
இஎம்ஐலனா வாங்கு. எதலனா வாங்கு. என்ன மயில?
இஎம்ஐல.
என்ன மயில?
இஎம்ஐல.
நீ வெள்ளை மயிலோ அது சிவப்பு மயிலோ அது எனக்கு தெரியாது. எனக்கு 10 ரூபாய் கொடு.
கிடையாதே சொல்ற. திரும்ப ஏன் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ற? ப்ராஜெக்ட் முடிக்கணும் சொல்றல.
அது ப்ராஜெக்ட் நீங்க கொடுங்க 10 ரூபாய்.
அவ்வளவுதான். தொடாத. ரூபா கொடு. கிடையாது, என்கிட்ட இல்ல. அப்ப போ வேலைய பார். நான் போக மாட்டேன். நீ ஏன் போன்னு சொல்ற?
எடுத்து காலி பண்ணு.
வீட்ல தான் வைஃப் தாங்க முடியல, தாங்க முடியல. எங்க தான் முடிக்கிறது இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்? எப்படி சப்மிட் பண்றது? நான் வீட்கார விட மாட்டேன்ற நிம்மதி.
ஆபீஸ்ல செய்ய வேண்டிய வேலை எல்லாம் உட்கார்ந்து பஸ் ஸ்டாப்ல செஞ்சீங்கற.
எங்க செஞ்சா உனக்கு என்ன?
இங்க உலகமே தலைகீழா போயின்னு இருக்கு. இங்க பத்தியா நல்லா ஒய்யாரமா உட்காந்துன்னு பாட்டை கேட்டுங்கிறது. அப்படியெல்லாம் இருக்க விடக்கூடாது.
யோ, என்னையா உனக்கு பிரச்சனை?
நீ மட்டும் நிம்மதியா இருந்துட்டா எப்படி?
நான் எங்க நிம்மதியா இருக்கேன்? என் ஃப்ரெண்டே வரல, நான் கேப்பெல்லாம் தட்டி விடுறேன்.
ஒரு 10 ரூபாய் இருந்தா கூட
நானே ஃப்ரெண்டை நம்பி வந்து பஸ்ஸுக்கும் காசு எடுத்துன்னு வராம எங்க போறதுன்னு தெரியாம உட்காந்து பாட்டு
எங்கேயாவது போ. 10 ரூபாய் கொடுத்துருப்பா.
நீ வேணா இருந்தா கூட நானே காசு இல்லாம தான் என்ன பண்றது, பஸ் போறதுக்கு கூட வழி இல்லாம உட்காந்து இருக்கேன். மறுபடியும் காசை கொடுன்னுட்டு
அப்ப என் கூட
அதுக்குதான் அவ்வளவுதான் முடிய போகுது. குப்பைதான் ஆளணும் நானும் கடைசியா. என்னையா நீ வேற அங்கிருந்து இவ்வளவு தூரம் தள்ளி தள்ளி வந்தல, இன்னும் பால வேற தட்டி விடுற லூஸ்.
அப்பாடா, இததான் நான் எதிர்பார்த்தேன். நாங்க எங்களெல்லாம் பார்த்தா இவங்களுக்குலாம் மனுஷாலாம் தெரியல. இவங்க எல்லாம் உட்காந்துப்பாங்களோ நல்லா ஒய்யாரமா, நாங்க மட்டும் வந்து உட்கார கூடாதான். அபிஷ்டுன்னுது ஒரு மாமி, இன்னொருத்தம்மா என்னன்னா நீலாம் இங்க உட்கார கூடாதுன்னுது. அந்த ஆள் என்னடான்னா அவன் என்னன்னா அப்படி சொல்றான், நீலாம் இங்க உட்காராத போன்றான். என்ன நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க எல்லாரும் ஆளுக்குன்னு தெரியல. இப்ப எல்லாரும் எழுப்பிட்டல, இப்ப நான் தான் இங்க ராஜா. அப்பாடா, என்ன சுகம்.
எனக்கு ராஜாவானா, எனக்கு ராஜாவானா, வாழுற எதுவும் இல்லைனாலும் ஆளுங்க. எனக்கு ராஜாவானா, வாழுற எதுவும் இல்லைனாலும் ஆளுங்க.
ஆட்டம் போட்டாச்சு, இப்ப நிம்மதியா படுக்கலாம். சரி, கொஞ்ச நேரம் கண்ணு அசர்வும் படுத்து. அப்பா, என்னடா இந்த கால் இப்படி வலிக்குது. சரி, கொஞ்ச நேரம் உட்காந்து அப்படியே கண்ணு அசருவோம். நம்ம தான் ராஜா. இதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன இருக்கு? அப்பா, பாத்தியா, நம்மளெல்லாம் அனுப்பிட்டு இவர் மட்டும் இதுல ஜாலியா படுத்துட்டு இருக்கிறாராமா.
எங்க எல்லாரையும் துரத்தி விட்டு நீங்க மட்டும் கால் நீட்டிட்டு உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கீங்களா? நல்லா
உண்மையிலுமே ஆன்ட்டி அவங்களுக்கு கால் வலி தான் போல இருக்கு. நம்ம தான் இடம் கொடுக்காம விட்டுட்டோம் ஆன்ட்டி.
அப்படியாப்பா?
சாரிப்பா, நானும் எங்க வீட்டு கஷ்டத்தினால உன்னை புரிஞ்சிக்காம தப்பா பேசிட்டேன்ப்பா.
சாரி அங்கிள், நானும்
கலாய்க்கிறீங்களோன்னு நினைச்சிட்டேன்ப்பா. சாரி. என்ன
எனக்கு இருக்கிற டென்ஷன்லப்பா, சாரிப்பா.
நீங்க எல்லாரும் என்ன ரொம்ப மன்னிச்சிருங்க. ஏன்னா எனக்கு வந்து நீங்க இடமே கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க. நான் ரொம்ப வருத்தப்பட்டுட்டேன். ஏன்னா எங்களை மாதிரி இருக்கிற மனுஷங்களா நடத்துங்க, அதுதான் நாங்க கேட்கிறோம். அதுக்காக தான் உங்களுக்கு இதை புரிய வைக்கணும்ன்றதுக்காக தான் நான் உங்களை எழுப்பினதே. இருந்தாலும் என்ன ரொம்ப மன்னிச்சிருங்க.
இந்த சமுதாயத்துல அனைவருமே சமம். மனிதர்களை மனிதர்களாக நடத்த வேண்டும். தொழிலை வச்சு யாரையுமே என்ன பண்ணக்கூடாது, தரக்குறைவா நினைக்க கூடாது. முயன்ற அளவு அனைவருக்கும் உதவி செய்வது நல்லது.
அனைவருக்கும் குழந்தைகள் தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
teachers for bringing forth a reality. Dance is the heart of life and hidden language of the soul. It's definitely relevant of all forms of expression. Usually, dance is the movement of the body in a rhythmic way for the purpose of expressing and emotion. But today, we are going to witness dance in a different form. It's a performance by only 4 sets of hands. It's like a fusion of fingers. Let's witness the spectacular show.
ஒரு விதமாய் வருது கண்கள் சோர்கி
stunning performance. Thank you, Aruna ma'am, Sandhya ma'am, Saranya ma'am, and Aarti ma'am for this wonderful show. Have you heard of a man with an extra leg, children? Well, here is Jake the pig who has an extra leg. Watch him share his experience as he sings and dances with his extra leg. I'm sure you're going to have fun watching Jake the pig.
Hello everyone, I'm Jake the Pig. I'm Jake the Pig, diddle 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 dum, with an extra leg, diddle 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 dum. Wherever I go through rain and snow, the people always let me know. I'm Jake the Pig, diddle 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 dum, with an extra leg, diddle 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 dum. The day that I was born, my father nearly died. He couldn't get my nappies on, no matter how he tried. 'Cause I was born with an extra leg, and since that day begun, all I had to do was stand on my own 3 feet. Believe me, that was no fun. 'Cause I'm Jake the Pig, diddle 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 dum, with an extra leg, diddle 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 dum. Wherever I go through rain and snow, the people always let me know. There's Jake the Pig, diddle 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 dum, with an extra leg, diddle 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 dum. I was a dreadful scholar. I found all the lessons hard. The only thing I knew was 3 feet make a yard. And when I had to count to 10, I used my fingers so. But when I had to count more than that, I would count with my 3 feet and I would count to 24. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm sorry, it's 25. 'Cause I'm Jake the Pig, diddle 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 dum, with an extra leg, diddle 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 dum. Wherever I go through rain and snow, the people always let me know. There's Jake the Pig, diddle 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 dum, with an extra leg, diddle 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 dum. Happy Children's Day!
Superb! A big round of applause. Yes, children, did you recognize who was Jack the Pig? Well, it's none other than your Shireen ma'am. Thank you, Shireen ma'am, for the exciting show. Robin Hood is a legendary heroic outlaw originally depicted in English folklore and subsequently featured in literature and film. According to the legend, he was a highly skilled archer and swordsman. Traditionally depicted dressed in Lincoln green, he is said to have robbed from the rich and given to the poor. Through retellings, additions, and variations, a body of familiar characters associated with Robin Hood has been created. These include his girl maid Marian, his band of outlaws, the Merrymen, and his chief opponent, the Sheriff of Nottingham. In this version of Robin Hood, the teachers of Springdays come together to create the magic of Sherwood Forest, outlaws, and merrymen.
Scene 1. The guards of the Sheriff of Nottingham are riding in a carriage through Sherwood Forest. Robin Hood and his merry men waylay them and rob a chest of gold.
Let's stop.
I could go for a rest and a bite.
I something to wet my whistle. What say you, Sir Guy?
Fools! We are within the Sherwood Forest. Many travelers have been killed here by a vicious outlaw.
You mean Robin Hood?
I think he only robs the rich. I'm not rich.
Nor I.
Idiots! Don't you think that we are traveling with a chest full of gold of sheriff? Be aware of it and keep a sharp eye on it.
Spare a farthing for the old blind beggar.
You blind beggar, we are on sheriff's business. Better you stand aside, or else we'll run you down.
If you can't spare a farthing, how about a chest full of gold?
Robin Hood!
At your service. Men, let us grab that chest full of gold and let them make a better time on their way back home.
Robin Hood, be warned of sheriff's gold of Nottingham.
No, not anymore. Well said, Little John.
If the sheriff comes to know about it,
I certainly hope so. Please thank him for his donations.
Scene 2. The sheriff addresses Lord and Lady Fitzwalter. Maid Marian, their daughter, stands quietly with them.
We had no problem paying the King's Crusade tax. You don't say.
And we happily pay the church's spiritual health tax too.
Everybody needs a healthy spirit. But now Prince John is demanding the swimming pool tax.
Can't he not swim in a moat like the rest of us?
Apparently not. But we simply have no more gold to give. We are being taxed out of our homes. My heart bleeds for you, Lord and Lady Fitzwalter. I suppose I could say something to Prince John in your behalf. Except
what?
I doubt you have enough gold left to pay my modest bride tax. It's a small thing, but rules are rules. Please, Sheriff, there must be something that you can do. I suppose there's something I can do.
Anything.
If I were in a generous mood, we beg you, sir. I could take your daughter.
Marian.
Is that her name?
You beast! You monster! You would take advantage of my parents when they are at the most desperate?
It's sort of what I do. I could never agree to such an arrangement. I have my dignity. Suit yourself. The tax collectors will be here tomorrow morning.
We have no money.
Then Prince John will take away your home. The two of you will be executed and your daughter will be sold into slavery. But you'll still have your dignity.
You monster! You villain!
Now! Is that any way to address your husband? I think I should let the tax collectors know and they can visit you as soon as possible. No, Sheriff. No. You win. I knew you would see it my way, Dad.
Sir, we have been robbed. The gold is gone. Robin Hood has made you out to be a fool.
We must work on your timing, Sir Guy. Leave. Plan the wedding. But I have the final say on the guest list. Are you sure it was Robin Hood?
Yes, I am, sir.
That bandit has been a thorn on my side for long enough. I shall crush him under my boot after my wedding.
Married again? How long this will last?
Until I tire of her and have her beheaded like all the others. 2 weeks, tops.
Lord and Lady Fitzwalter planned to pass off the nurse as Maid Marian, while they secretly cut Marian in a chest as the dowry.
I fear the ache in my heart will never heal. Don't say such things, daughter. But it's true. If I stay, I'm doomed to marry the Sheriff of Nottingham against my will. If I run, I doom my parents to execution. Our plan will work. You must have faith, child.
The disguise is ready. Doesn't she look stunning? Hello, I'm Maid Marian. How is she? I think the sheriff will be fooled. That's wonderful. For about 15 minutes.
Quickly! The sheriff's men are on their way up. Into the chest, Marian.
Oh, Maid Marian, you look as lovely as ever.
Thank you.
But your voice looks very strange.
I have the plague, but it will pass.
Oh well, let's not keep the sheriff waiting for a longer time.
Sir Guy, you're forgetting the dowry.
Oh yeah, gods!
Sir Guy, the dowry chest is far heavy to lift.
You just push it out of the room, let it tumble down the stairs, and then you can move it on to sheriff's vacation home.
I can do that.
Works for me.
Scene 4. Robin Hood and his merry men rob the dowry chest, not knowing Maid Marian is in it.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day.
Courage coming, ripe for the pickings.
Spare a farthing for the one-eyed beggar.
Out of our way. This is sheriff's dowry. No, not anymore. It isn't.
Well done. Men, grab that chest and we will be on our way.
Sheriff will hear of this, Robin Hood.
I certainly hope so. Please thank her. Didn't we do this already? Isn't it boring, John? The same thing day after day.
This is the life of an outlaw, Robin.
Scene 5. The nurse dressed as Maid Marian is brought to the sheriff.
Sir, your bride.
Thank you, Sir Guy. Shoo.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Didn't I just say shoo? Need I say shoo again? Ah, Marian, my love and delicate flower. Our wedding will be the grandest event Nottingham has seen since my last wedding. All the village dressed in their finest rags, and all you can eat buffet. Can't you just see it?
I can see it. I see it.
Ah, Marian, I knew it the moment I saw you and your parents walk through my door yesterday that we were meant to be with each other. I do not expect you to love me yet, for it is too soon, and you will be dead before true love has a chance to blossom.
Wait a minute. Dead?
But I'm able to arrange for an unfortunate accident.
What was that bit about being dead?
I might save your parents' lives. Probably not.
Nobody said anything about being dead.
Don't take it personally. I kill all my wives.
I am not marrying you. I am not Maid Marian.
What? When? How? Where?
So can I go now?
Sagai!
Scene 6. Meanwhile, Robin Hood discovers Maid Marian inside the chest and love blossoms. The sheriff attacks Sherwood Forest and whisks Marian away.
Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood. Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood.
You seem troubled, my son. Why do you not go and celebrate with others?
What have I to celebrate?
Successful raid, safe return of all others involved, a treasure chest which may contain gold, jewels, and honey roasted mutton?
I feel like my life is spinning in endless circles. Yes, we have a chest, and yes, we divide the treasure among the poor and better their lives. But this could be any day of the week or month or year. It is always the same.
Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Ah, if only. But he always moves in the same old ways as he has always moved. Every day it is the same. We go to the forest and we rob the rich carriage and give all the money to the poor. And we do all that again the next day. I want more. I want the unexpected. I want to be surprised.
Surprise!
Where am I? This is not the sheriff's vacation home. I was supposed to be taken there. And my good nursey sister was waiting to whisk me away. What have you done?
My apologies, madam. I thought you were something valuable.
You fool, you idiot. If the sheriff finds me, he will cut your head off. Worse, marry me.
Fear not, fair maiden. You're among friends and I'm Robin Hood.
The notoriously violent, cruel, ill-tempered outlaw?
The same, except the bad stuff.
Mind you, he can be ill-tempered. Please, you must save me. My life is in your hands.
I promise you, I would stop the very gates of heaven from closing on your fingers. I would fight the most ferocious animal, armed with nothing more than the spoon and my breeches. And I would spit in the death's face if he has so much ever coughed in your direction.
Wow, that's so sweet. Robin, a what?
You must be famished, my child. Come, we'll find something to eat. I will join you.
Robin, you do not seem yourself.
John, I'm more than myself. I'm 10 times myself.
You fancy this maiden? Yes?
Fancy does not describe my feelings. In her eyes, I see my future. My heart beats as it has never beat before.
Ha, I understand. I once felt the same towards a squirrel I tamed. I apologize for my earlier outburst, Mr. Hood.
Please call me Robin.
Very well. I am Marian Fitzwalter, and I am in your debt.
There is no depth where the heart is concerned.
Your words weaken my knees.
And your smile weakens my heart.
This conversation weakens my bowels.
Sheriff is coming! Sheriff is coming! Oh no, he followed me!
Marian, go into that chest quickly now. Freya, roll her to safety. We will hold the sheriff's men and give you time to escape.
I will guard her with all my life.
Robin Hood! I arrest you in the name of the law!
And I arrest you in the name of justice.
Going somewhere?
Everybody seems to be busy here.
So I thought I would go out for a walk and come back when people are dying and are in need of my services.
Are we there yet?
Oh, got you!
Oh no, Robin! Help! Robin!
Marian!
We must retreat, Robin.
No, they have Marian.
Live to fight another day.
Scene 7. The wedding between Sheriff and Maid Marian is underway when Robin Hood arrives and defeats the guards. Robin gets the girl and all is well.
Welcome, one and all, to my glorious wedding. Today I marry a blushing bride, Maid Marian, who will honor and obey me until the end of her days, which should not be very long, just around the next Tuesday. Friar, begin. Yes, well then, dearly beloved, we are all gathered here to get through something called life. Electric word life. It means forever. I mean to tell you something else. There is something beyond it. And that is the afterworld. The world of never ending happiness. Get on with it. Any man, woman, child, or cattle? Can anyone tell me why these two should not be married? Aside the obvious? Speak now. Speak right now. Kill anyone who opens their mouth.
On it, sir.
Do you have the ring? Something smaller than the shackles? I do.
Release Maid Marian at once, Sheriff.
Hood, how dare you interrupt my wedding? I shall grind you under my boot.
Go ahead and try.
This ends now. Enough! Get back, all of you, or Maid Marian dies.
You hoodlum, you criminal!
Unhand her at once, Sheriff.
Enough!
Wait. You win, Sheriff. Please do not harm Maid Marian. I will let you free.
Ha! You're weak, Robin Hood. You steal from the rich and give to the poor. I steal from everybody and keep it all for myself. That's why I am invincible. Please.
It's the stocks for you, Sheriff.
I knew you'd come for me, Robin.
I could never allow you to marry that monster, Marian.
Monster? Oh, I like that.
I love you, Marian.
I love you too, Robin.
Love, it seems like only yesterday.
3 cheers for Maid Marian and Robin Hood. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Can't he not swim in a moat like Ginger? I'm sorry.
Boot! After my wedding.
After your wedding?
Yes, after my wedding. How long?
Sorry.
The sheriff's men are coming. Oh, God.
That's okay.
Knew it from the moment you and your parents walked through my door yesterday that we were destined to marry. I want you to be the happiest girl ever to have been forced to marry. I changed that line.
I want to be surprised.
Nice. God. Sorry. We will. Robin Hood, I arrest you in the name of the law, and I arrest you in the name of justice.
Oh no, Robin! Help! Robin!
Pause. You didn't say no. I'm sorry, my mustache was flying.
What a spectacular show! Thank you, teachers, skit director, and costume designer, Anita Rajesh ma'am, for the wonderful show. Life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you, Maxwell. The three C's of life: choices, chances, and changes. You must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. Now we have a talented teacher of Springdays to sing the song for you. Teach your children well. This is a song to teach children to be savvy, smart, independent, and productive, and well adjusted in today's turbulent society. We teachers are there to help and accept the choices you make. Let them be doctors, lawyers, chefs, models, movie stars, engineers, etc. It's their choice to happiness, and we are there to support and love them.
Who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well. Their teacher said they'd slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The ones they play, the ones you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they
Thank you, Nalini ma'am, Mary ma'am, Priya ma'am, and Shireen ma'am for the stunning performance. Last but not the least, now we have our talented teachers dancing to the tune of trending songs. Tap your foot along with the music.
கண்ணெல்லாம் நீயேதான் நிற்கின்றாய் விழியின் மேல் நான் கோபம் கொண்டேன் இமை மூடிடு என்றே நகரும் நொடிகள் கசையடை போலே முதுகின் மேலே விழுவதை வரி வரி கவிதை தள்ளி போகாதே என்னையும் தள்ளி போக சொல்லாதே இருவர் இதழும் மலர் என்னும் மொழ்தானே தள்ளி போகாதே என்னையும் தள்ளி போக சொல்லாதே இருவர் இதழும் மலர் என்னும் மொழ்தானே. கதவை மூடாதே அழகான காலங்களும் மாறி மாறி வரும் இயற்கையின் பொய்தி இதுவே அழியாத காயங்களை ஆற்றும் மாயங்களை அனுபவம் கொடுத்திடுமே மழை காற்றோடு போகும் வரை போனால் என்ன அதில் ஏதோ பூவின் துணையானால் என்ன சுடரே சுடரே உடைந்து போகாதே உடனே வலிகள் மறைந்து போகாதே சில நாள் வரைக்கும் அதை சீண்டாதே அதுவாய் மறக்கும் என் தோன்றாதே இதுவும் கடந்து போகும் இதுவும் கடந்து போகும்.
los tambores. Esto va pa' la cata de estos colores, pa' las mayores, pa' las menores, pa' las que son más zorras que los cazadores, pa' las mujeres que no pagan sus motores.
In the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong.
This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money.
This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up.
Hey, so let's go.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Hey,
shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
Bye, children.
અને ભૂલો બધી વાત પ્રેમની આ મૌસમ છે अब आओ मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ प्रेमनी आ मौसम छे होई गई रात અને ભૂલો બધી વાત પ્રેમની આ મौसम छे अब आओ मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ प्रेमनी आ मौसम छे मिल जाए मुझको अगर साथ तेरा तो भूलूं मैं सारा गाड़ा तारा छबीला तारा रंगीला तारा रंग वेद जुए तारी वाह